Welcome back. Well, last week the hits inside the Fargo Dome were coming from pads and helmets. Tomorrow, the hits will be coming from the hands of the region's top volleyball players as the state tournament gets underway. 8 teams from Class A, 8 teams from Class B are left to play for the hardware. So let's start by looking at the Class A bracket. West Fargo earned the top spot in the East thanks to their sweep of Valley City in the EDC championship game. The Packers will lead off the tournament against Mandan. Jamestown and Davies will follow. Then it's 2-time defending state champ Bismarck Century taking on Devils Lake, and the final quarterfinal game pits EDC runner-up Valley City against Bismarck High. So to give us a little insight into this bracket, we call on our own Jody Norstedt. And Jody, let's start with the defending champs because that's the team that everyone has to go through. So how good is Bismarck Century?
Well, first off, thanks, Kelly. The Patriots are good again, right? Surprise, surprise. But they aren't the only real contender from out west. Jamestown actually won the regular season title thanks to a tiebreaker. So both of those teams are excellent. With that said, this Patriots team enters the state tournament with a roster that knows what it takes to win a state championship. Not necessarily the playing experience because Caitlin Selensky is the only player that was really a significant piece to the puzzle last year, but they have a pair of players with 300-plus kills in Megan Anderson and sophomore sensation Lauren Ware, and that gives them good reason to feel confident.
We were laughing with Megan earlier. Megan used to just swing as hard as she could. And I mean, she has a fast arm swing. She can hit a good ball, but she's really become more consistent for us in finding open areas on the court and just being a smarter volleyball player. For Lauren, I mean, Lauren's 6'4". She can hit up and over a block almost every single time. Her fierce competitiveness that she has is pretty incredible. So we're lucky to have both.
Lauren Ware, 6'4". She can really tower over the net. If Century is playing with pressure, their first-round opponent is playing with house money. Devils Lake is in the state tournament for the first time in 19 years. None of the players on the roster were even born the last time the Firebirds made the Elite Eight. But these young ladies have picked the right time to get hot, and they plan on making some noise inside the Fargo Dome.
We've played some West teams at some tournaments this year, and we've been competing against them, so I hope that we can come out and be playing 3 more games next weekend.
It has been a very long time. We're all excited. I had tears in my eyes off the bench. The girls are super excited and they've worked really hard. My girls are gamers. I think that they're going to go out big, and you know, we talked about it a lot. If you're going to make a mistake, you make it going full speed.
They are excited. So Kelly, there's your Cinderella for the tournament. We'll see if they can play spoiler on day 1.
The girls are gamers. All right. Well, how about the favorite in the East? We just watched the West Fargo football team win a state championship. What are the odds they pull off the fall sports sweep, Jody?
I wouldn't rule it out. That's for sure. This Packer volleyball team is loaded with talent. UND commit Darian Fiakoski was named EDC Senior Athlete of the Year. She has 300 kills and just under 400 digs. And then they have NDSU commit Callie Hagerly. She transferred from Cheyenne. She leads the team with 383 kills. They've been dominant on paper and on the court. They were swept by Valley City in the conference opener, but haven't lost since. Now they say they're ready for the bright lights and the big stage.
I'm looking forward to continuing playing with the girls for one more week, and I think just playing overall, finishing the senior season out at a good note. So yeah, I think we have a target on our back, but I think that we can handle it and that we are able to just play our game and focus on ourselves.
It's going to be interesting to see how teams handle the attack of the Packers. They are just a hard team to match up with. Mandan will get the first crack at it. Davies could see West Fargo in the semifinals if the Eagles are able to somehow upset West 2 seed Jamestown. Missy Wilson's team is young. They have just one senior, that being middle hitter Winnie Salikwa. The thing about youth, though, is that these kids don't know any better, right? So the mentality is, why not us?
I think all the teams are very on an equal level playing field, and anything can happen, so we just got to come out to play.
You know, I think we just need to stay aggressive. You know, we can do some really good things offensively, but when we get tentative, we cause some errors, so I need to get them confidence back a little bit and then just clean up some defensive end of things.
So, Kelly, there's a taste of the Class A tournament. It all gets underway at 1 o'clock tomorrow.
All right, very exciting. Well, right on the other side of the curtain at the Fargo Dome will be the Class B state tournament. So let's take a look at that bracket. The opening matchup features the number 2 overall seed Langdon Edmore Munich against Region 8 champ Watford City. And then Thompson takes the floor against Shiloh Christian. The team to beat is 2-time defending champ Lemoore Litchfield Marion. And the Lobos play Central Cass in the quarterfinals. That one is followed by our Redeemers and Dickinson Trinity. So Jody, it looks like another case of who can knock off the champ.
Yeah, and that's not going to be easy. Lemoore Litchfield Marion just rattled off a 41-1 record this year. Over the last 3 years, they've only suffered 6 losses. Unbelievable. Jackie Michaeljohn and Anna Holland, the co-region senior athletes of the year, have been playing varsity since 8th grade. They're going to be a handful. I actually caught up with the team that gets them first. Central Cass won the Region 1 crown by sweeping Northern Cass. The Squirrels played the Lobos twice earlier this year at tournaments and managed to take 1 set from them. They know it's going to be a challenge, but they also feel well prepared.
I was honestly excited to play them first because it was the first day of the tournament. We would have all of our energy that first day and we wouldn't be worn out from the first 2 days or the 1 day of the tournament. So I was excited to play them first because we'll come out excited and ready to go.
We have just as much to bring as they do. Our bench is so deep that it's just, we can come at them with so many different angles. It's awesome.
Kelly, the Fargo Dome is about to rumble again. This weekend should be fun. 2 teams going for a three-peat in volleyball, something that's happened only once in Class A and never in Class B. So we'll see if Lemoore Litchfield Marion can get that done.
All right, exciting stuff. Thanks, Jody. We're looking forward to seeing those highlights. Well, coming up next, we send it back up to North Dakota for a Bison breakdown with Brian, Sean, and the Tuska family. Stay right here.